Told them to pass the rock. I pass the ball, I don't shoot. But whenever I shoot in that hoop, whenever I shoot it go cool. Chapel Hill and we passing that rock. Playing D and we got it on lock. Playing hard till our name is on top. Chip on our shoulder, the grind don't stop.
Moved by Jones on the baseline. Nice.
And so that's what I was talking about earlier. They know they can't defend. Good steal by Berry. We have the ball back. They can't defend.
Watkins for three. Good. Austin Watkins buries a three. You get yourself in real trouble.
It's a very good pass.
And that's a three by Jarrell Hunter. Penetration kick out. Bulldog.
Defensive shifted. It's not a bad look.
Three for Bamford is good. Tyson Berry dribbles the ball off the floor for the Bulldogs. Lines up a three. And good. Tyson Berry buries a three.
Needed that three.
Over to Jones. Jones will take the jumper. No good. Watkins with a rebound, and it's good. And the foul. Very effective. Berry pulls up the three again, and good. Tyson on the drive. He's on the move. He kicks out. It's Bamford in the corner for three. Good. Bamford buries the three.
I saw it develop.
Hunter with the drive. Kick over to Berry. Head fake. Kicks back to the baseline. Bamford with a jumper. Good. Bamford with a short jumper for two. Hunter in the corner for three. Good. Jarrell Hunter buries the three.
Good possession. Good no call by the official.
And that's Jarrell Hunter up to Watkins for the jam. Austin Watkins throws it home with the left hand.
I like his defense when he comes into the game. He's good energy. Good move.
Berry inside to Huddleston for two. Nice move by Berry and dumps it off to Huddleston.
I've always said he can get in the lane anytime he wants to.
Merry Christmas, Huddleston, from Tyson Berry.
Exactly.
Shot. Jones pulls down the rebound. Watkins. Oh, nice look to Huddleston. Watkins acting like Steve Nash on that one. Berry pulls up for three. No good. Air ball. Jones collects the rebound and flips it up over his head underneath for two. Jones going to go make his move. Nice move by Jones, and the bucket's good. He'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Well, just not as big as Huddleston. Watkins lines up another three. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Brett Swinney. Got Logan Ward here with me today. We got the call for the second game of district play, Chapel Hill's first road game in district in Kilgore versus the Kilgore Bulldogs. Logan, welcome back. Hadn't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's like the first week that we were doing this that I was able to call the game, but excited to be back and excited to watch some Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, Chapel Hill Open District earlier this week, defeating Cumberland at home by 18. So we'll see how today's matchup. Got Corey Marshall on camera today. We'll hear from him later in the game. Thank you, Corey. Opening tip. Kilgore takes the tip and sets up on offense first. Chapel Hill in their patented man-to-man defense. Jumper by Kilgore is good. That's number 5, Clarence Ingram for two. Put Kilgore up too early.
Yeah, this Kilgore team's pretty athletic. They got a lot of athletes on the floor, so does Chapel Hill. So I think that we're going to see a really athletic basketball game here today.
Ooh, steal there by Kilgore. Couldn't quite come up with it. Hustled and saved it, but Tyson Berry chases it down, and Chapel Hill will retain possession. Hope it's exciting as the JV game went down to a last-second buzzer beater. Kilgore taking it in the fourth quarter late. Austin Watkins early buries a three for Chapel Hill. Puts Chapel Hill up 3-2.
Yeah, well, Watkins picking up where he left off in the last game against Cumberland. He looked really good against the Knights.
He was in fuego, as I said, Corey. He was hot. Didn't matter where he shot the ball from. It was going in last game. Jumper there by Kilgore at the free throw line. No good. Rebound by our relative rebound king, Jared Jones. Watkins pulls up again for three. No good. Jones got a tip of it. Kilgore picks up the rebound.
Something about this Chapel Hill offense is they got the green light to shoot.
And they can mail it, and they get hot. it's hard to stop them. Looks like that's going to be on Tyson Berry, his first. And one thing Corey and I have been talking about, and I'm sure you've seen some of the action this year, you didn't see Jared Jones the first time we called the game.
No, all the basketball players were really, there's just a football team.
Player you will ever see. He's around every ball. He's either touching it or getting the rebound and putting it back. He's a very important cog in this offense. You know, Barry and Watkins kind of lead the charge, but Jared Jones is a very important piece. It's very important that he gets off to a good start and doesn't pick up early fouls.
Yeah, you know, when you're in a sport all year like Jared Jones is, you know, he's got the entire fall to work on his game. You know, as a head coach, you lean on that. Kilgore's had success getting.
Jared Jones picks up the rebound and gets it over to Austin Watkins. Oh, they called a double dribble. Looks like it went up on his hip.
Yeah.
And Kilgore will get possession.
Another thing that I noticed before this game tipped off is that the head coach for Kilgore, Jeff Coleman, is not on the sidelines for whatever reason. Obviously not going to speculate anything, but he's not on the sidelines right now. They got the JV and freshman coach leading the charge today.
Oh, and it's going to be a basket good there for number 5, Clarence Ingram. He's going to go to the line for a three-point play opportunity. That foul's charged to Jared Jones, number 4. I'm sorry. Gerald Hunter, number 4, his first. And it's good for the three-point play. Chapel Hill comes in this game ranked 22 in the polls. Been that way for most of the season.
Yeah, the state polls don't change a lot in basketball since there's usually 2 or 3 games a week, so they don't change a lot.
Well, and we've had limited games this year
right.
because of COVID too, so that I'm sure that makes a lot of difference as well. See what Tyson Berry can do here. Chapel Hill, again, also being very patient on offense, trying to find their shot against this Kilgore man-to-man defense. This will be interesting because Chapel Hill hasn't faced a lot of man-to-man so far. They've faced mostly zone, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Looks like Coach Akimba Johnson didn't like what was going on there. He's going to call a timeout early. We'll take it with him. 4:50 left in the first. Chapel Hill leads. I'm sorry, Kilgore leads 5-3. You're watching the Bulldog Sports Network.
You are watching Chapel Hill Bulldog Basketball on the Bulldog Sports Network. We would like to thank our sponsors for this season: Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, Mike's Automotive, Big Tex Home Investments, Karen Murphy with Century 21, Curtis Scudder with Allstate, Payforall.com, the Chapel Hill Alumni Association, Brandy Messenbergs with the Property Shop Group, Chapel Hill Youth Football, the Spud Station, Wooden Bean, Pastor Minnie Muse and Ebenezer Church in Tyler, and Roy and Margie Williamson. Thank you for all your support this season.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel Hill took an early timeout here. Coach Akimba Johnson again didn't like what he saw, so they're going to reset the offense. 4:50 left in the first quarter. Let's set up a little play here. See what they come up with.
Yeah, it looks like they've trying to be patient with it.
Barry dishes it inside to Huddleston. Nice play by Barry. Going to draw the foul, and Huddleston's going to go to the line for 2. First one's no good. Second one, no good.
Yeah, you got to make those. Now the big fella probably in the gym a lot practicing those free throws. That's it.
Kilgore, three-point attempt, no good by Easley. Chapel run the floor. Watkins taking it strong to the basket with the left hand, no good. Jared Jones there for the putback. Nice rebound by Jared Jones.
Well, so far this Kilgore defense has done a good job.
Yeah, they're not making it easy.
Yeah, they're not making it easy. So if you could get in fast break situations and get fast break points, it's going to help you out tremendously.
Kilgore content to slow the ball down a little bit. Tough jumper there by Ingram, no good. Watkins gets the ball up, deflected.
Kilgore's taking a lot of shots right there at the free throw line.
Yeah, they found
jump shots right there in the middle.
They found a sweet spot there. For the most part, they've knocked them down. Didn't quite come up with that one, but Austin Watkins swings it over to Barry. Barry drives inside on the left side of the lane. He goes up and draws the foul. He's going to go to the line for two. Nice move by Barry. This quarter is sponsored by Woody's Accessories and Off-Road and HeyForAll.com. I'd like to thank our sponsors this season. We could not do it. Good. Second one is good as well. Barry 2 for 2 at the line. Chapel Hill 7, Kilgore 5. Three minutes left in the first quarter.
Kilgore being really patient here offensively.
Nice pass. They're not afraid to take their time.
No.
They've slowed this game down, and it really benefits Kilgore. Chapel Hill likes to run the ball and play a fast-paced game. Watkins gets the rebound. He's going all the way to the basket. He's going for the dunk, and he misses. Kilgore gets the ball, and they're pushing it. Down the other way, no good. Jared Jones pulls the rebound. Here we go. Chapel Hill off and running. Barry over to Watkins. For three, no good. Jones
just
the
off
rebound.
the rim.
And there he is again. Jared Jones. Just love his game. He's always around the ball. And he earns himself a trip to the line for two.
You know what, I do like that with Austin Watkins. He doesn't get the dunk, but comes right back down the field, the court, and is not afraid to shoot the shot, you know.
Yeah, he's one of those, he's got the green light from anywhere. Anywhere he wants to shoot it. Him and Tyson Berry pretty much, Coach Kemba Johnson's giving them the green light. They can scared to shoot.
Right.
I mean, when you're that good as shooters, like that way it doesn't keep.
I feel like that's changed in the last couple of years of, you know, coaches letting their kids just shoot the ball.
Oh, Kilgore with a pass across court there. Easily couldn't find anyone, and Chapel Hill gets the ball back.
Yeah, there's just a little miscommunication there for Kilgore.
.149 left in the quarter. Hunter for two.
Good shot.
Good. Nice shot by Jarrell Hunter. Chapel Hill up 9-5. jump stop there in the lane.
Yeah, they're going to call Barry swiping the ball there.
Isaac Horbrick. And they're going to call that on the floor. Kilgore going to make a couple of substitutions. Looks like Demarion Van Zant is going to check in. And that's going to be number 3, easily coming back in the game.
Demarion Van Zant, the sophomore for Kilgore, their backup quarterback this year. He's a big fella to be a sophomore.
3 by Horbrick, no good. Jared Jones, another rebound, and draws the foul.
I mean, Jones just does a great job of boxing out.
He puts himself in the right position.
Every single time.
Yeah. Just getting his first action live of it, and you can really see it.
Yes.
Can't you? I mean, it's just
very well coached, and you can tell he listens to coaches and does exactly what they ask him to do.
Yeah. Hunter, pass deflected, turns it back over to Kilgore. Chapel Hill with a little trap going. They like to do that in certain points of the game. I'd like to see a little more of that. As the season's gone, they've kind of implemented that a little more. They did a lot of that against Cumberland.
Looks like Kilgore's probably going to hold for the last shot here.
Nice move.
Yes.
Nice move there by Horbrick. Chapel Hill pushes it up. 0.28 left. Not going to be enough.
Horbrick, what a good up and under move there.
Yeah, just flipped it up. Almost Steve Nash-esque. Quarter, Chapel Hill back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Shop. Over 150 combined years of experience in total vehicle customization. Locally owned and operated at the corner of Loop 323 and Old Jacksonville. Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, where bigger is better.
Looking for a full-service resource where you can find, sell, cut, bale, or haul hay near you? Then Hay for All is for you. Hay for All is a full-service listing resource connecting buyers and sellers to help customers access the type, quantity, and price of hay to suit their needs, and sellers to find buyers at an affordable price. Create an account before January 1st, 2021 and receive a free lifetime membership. We look forward to serving you and helping you find the hay you need.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. 9-7 Chapel Hill after 1. Kilgore's kind of slowed the pace down. They've played their game, and it's kept them in the game so far.
Yeah, this has been a pretty good game to start. The first quarter, both teams playing well. So it should be a good game. But Kilgore early was able to get some shots in the paint. Just jump shots at the free throw line. That's how they got their first 4 points of the game.
This second quarter is going to be sponsored by the Spud Station and Chapel Hill Youth Football and Cheer Association. Thank you guys for sponsoring this quarter. Chapel Hill will start the possession in the second quarter here. Bam Ford has checked in for Chapel Hill.
Yeah, they stuck with the same starting lineup. Besides, Bam Ford came in for Tyson Berry. The other 4 have been out there this entire game.
I like what Bam brings on the offensive end. He can bury the 3 when needed. And on defense, he is a ball hawk. He likes to just play and man up D. Probably their best man-to-man defender on the team.
Yeah, that was one of the things when I was able to do the game against Central Heights. He did really well.
And there, Bam draws the foul on Kilgore. That's going to be on Kilgore's number 3 easily. Chapel Hill take the ball out of bounds on the near side here. What they do without Tyson Berry. Then Hunter gets the steal. Back to Watkins. Goes up for 2 on the left side. Austin Watkins makes up for that turnover. Hunter bailed him out, stole it back, and got the ball back and scored it.
I talked about it last game. Austin Watkins is obviously he's a sophomore. He's got a lot of goodness to his game right now. Great shot.
Hunter buries the jumper for 2.
Of course, I think Austin Watkins just needs to work on his dribbling. At the next level at that size, you're going to be dribbling the ball a lot.
Yeah, and when to dribble and when to pass.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that Corey and I talked about a lot, is that when he looks up and finds a guard sometimes, when he's trapped, that's when we want to see, because he can dribble. If he's open, go for it. You've seen him dribble up and make great passes, but sometimes he likes to put the ball on the floor when he should pass it. So that's what he needs to work on as a sophomore. He's got lots of time to do so.
It's always difficult situations here.
Ooh,
great shot.
Deep 3 there by number 5, Clarence Ingram from Kilgore.
That's always the thing with people who are 6'5" in high school basketball. As a coach, you probably want to put them down low, but if they're good enough, they're not going to be playing at the center position at the next level. So you got to try to give those skills to them.
You want to be able to give them the skills, but then also put them, where they're going to play the next level. Austin Watkins lines up a 3, buries it. Austin Watkins for 3. He's got 8 early, and Chapel Hill leads 16-10.
Well, he's got a jumper. We know that.
Talking to Coach Akimba Johnson before the season about Watkins, and he had him at the 3, and I said, Coach, you don't want him inside. We said he can handle the ball like a guard, he can shoot like a guard. I said, okay, and now I'm seeing it.
That was good defense by Huddleston there.
Huddleston throws the ball, tries to get it to Watkins, didn't quite find him. Kilgore takes the ball back. But once you've seen him play, now you understand why he wants him out there.
Right.
If you can have a 3 at 6'5", you're gonna have a really tough matchup getting into the season, because you're not gonna find many 4A schools with that much size that you can put at the front line. Pairing him with Jones and Huddleston's a great front line.
Yes.
Fouls on Bamford. That's his first. It's like Deuce McGregor is going to check in for Kevion Huddleston. Be Deuce's first action of today's game. So now it's going to move Jared Jones over to the 5. Probably slide Watkins to the 4 now, with Deuce's entering into the game here. Kilgore lines up a 3. Jones goes up with one hand and grabs it like a man. Gets the ball up to Watkins and gives it over to McGregor for 2. And the bucket's good. Deuce McGregor with a great finish, and he's going to go to the line at a chance at a 3-point play.
Great shot there.
That was a great possession overall. The great rebound by Jones. Got it to Watkins, who got it up to McGregor, which I'd have been happy if he went to the line for 2 there, but he was able to somehow make the shot. It was a
he just
tough
contorted his body enough to get to that left hand and put it up.
Free throw no good by McGregor. Chapel Hill leads 18-10. 4:48 left in the half. Ooh, nobody's home for Kilgore. Hustle by Bamford. Up to Deuce McGregor for the deuce. Chapel Hill takes a 10-point lead.
This is what Chapel Hill wants to do, is get them running. We got plenty of athletes, and look at this, another turnover.
Tip by Bamford. Watkins with the steal. Back to Bamford for the layup. It's good for 2. Bamford. Chapel Hill extends to 12. This is the game they want, Logan.
This is exactly the game they want. When you got athletes all over the court like this, you want this kind of game. I know this is why they hate practice.
Turnover, steal by Deuce. Gets it up to Jared Jones.
Take this one.
Oh, nice move by Jones, in and out. Oh, tough break there.
He thought it was in.
He did.
Hey, this is the kind of games that you practice for.
Yep.
Those long practices that you're just running constantly.
Double dribble. Kilgore turns the ball back over to Chapel Hill. You got to wonder if
it's been like 5 turnovers in a row for Kilgore.
You got to wonder if he's going to get a timeout soon.
There it is.
And there it is. Deuce McGregor comes into the game and immediately lights a spark for Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill takes a 22-10 lead here. 3 minutes and 49 seconds. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
The Spud Station, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill Basketball. We are a local Christian family-owned business food truck servicing the East Texas area. We offer loaded gourmet baked potatoes and desserts. Check out our Facebook page for a weekly schedule. Hope to see you soon. Meet us at the station.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel Hill leads 22-10. 3:48 left in the second quarter. What a burst of momentum there, Logan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what was that? It was a 6-0 run there.
Yeah.
In the 30 seconds, I mean, it was fast-paced. There was a lot of turnovers for Kilgore.
Just intensity on the defensive end for Chapel Hill right there. Jermaine Jones drives baseline. Nice position.
What a position.
Nice move by Jared Jones.
Like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing of him, but, I mean, he's doing everything right.
He's a coach's player, Logan.
Absolutely.
Does everything the coach wants. Hustles, rebounds, just does whatever he needs. And the cut there, nice cut by Horbert. And Kilgore finally gets a score there to break up the little run, Chapel Hill. Austin Watkins pulls up for three. Oh, tough foul there by McGregor to the head. It was incidental, but nonetheless, that was a hard foul. Luckily, all cooler heads prevailed. Nothing came of that. Just a tough foul. Not what you want to see hitting the head, but it wasn't on purpose. He was just trying to get the ball there. That's his first foul for McGregor. Oh, Jones forced,
That's going to be
a double dribble. Another great defensive play by Jared Jones. He's going to play somewhere at the next level, Logan. I'm not sure what he'll play. But if you play like that, you're going to find minutes.
It doesn't matter. You know, it's one of those things that he could play at the D3 level. Someone's going to give him an opportunity, and he's going to shine.
Deuce with a deep three. No good.
Yeah.
Jones grabs the rebound. Back out to Hunter for three. No good. Deuce with the rebound. Chapel Hill's killing the boards right now. Hunter, the floater is good. Jarrell Hunter. That play was defense. The offensive boards is just killing Kilgore right now. Chapel Hill is getting multiple shots, and you give the offense that many chances, they're eventually going to score.
Yeah, good offensive rebounds. That's another thing with those long threes is they're long rebounds too.
You got to run the rebound.
Yeah, if you crash the glass, sometimes it doesn't work.
So Kilgore is trying to slow the game back down. Unfortunately, they're down 14. They may not have that opportunity for the second half, but right now they're going to try to play their game. Deuce with a deflection. Oh, last touch by Deuce. Great effort. I don't know what he ate this morning, but whatever Deuce ate this morning.
He's got a lot of energy today.
He has ignited this team with a spark. Oh, steal by Jones. Oh, tough pass. Trying to find Deuce, just couldn't quite get it to him.
Yeah, Deuce was trying to turn around.
Kilgore pulls up for three. That's no good. That was Hadaway with the attempt. Hadaway guts back to the basket, misses the layup. Jarrell Hunter pulls it up, gets it to Bam. Bam drives with a little scoop. And there's Jermaine Jones again for two. I keep saying Jermaine for some reason. I think he's NBA. For Jared Jones for two. My goodness. Jones has got 6. Feels like he's got 20. Three-point attempt.
That was a good box out there by Kilgore.
Yeah, nice box out there by David Ryder, and he puts it back in. I think the only reason Jones didn't get the rebound, he was on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting in this, Logan, that I really just now thought of? Who's been on the bench this entire run?
Tyson Berry.
Berry, probably your best playmaker on the team. It's been on the bench getting some rest. He's like, thanks, guys. You're giving me a lot of rest. I'm going to be excited to play the second half and got this big lead now. Kilgore brings it up. 35 seconds left in the first half. Chapel Hill doubles Kilgore's point output right now, 28-14.
Oh, he had the open shot.
Yep. Not open three for Kilgore. No good. Bam for the rebound. Gets it out to Deuce. Up to Watkins. Watkins going baseline. One hand. He goes up for the jam. Loses the ball.
Hey, I'll keep trying it.
It's going to go eventually. Kilgore, tough pass inside. Throws it away. Chapel Hill will take over with 6 seconds. Tyson Berry will check in.
That's the second one that he's tried, but hey, keep trying it. He'll fall sometime.
He's going to check in for Jones. So they got 6.75 seconds left. Tyson Berry is going to look to make a play here. Berry takes it all the way in with a floater and good. Tyson Berry checks in and immediately makes an input in the game at the horn. Puts Chapel Hill up 30-14.
Someone got a tech.
Let's see what we had here. I didn't see it. I heard the whistle. Did you see it, Logan?
I did not see it. I just looked over, heard the whistle, and saw the referee. And I think it might be a double technical, so this is going to be on both.
We'll see if we can figure out what happened before we go to break here.
Yeah, I would assume that where it was over there on the side over here, I'm assuming it's going to be a double technical, and we're not going to be able to hear any of this. But
yeah, we'll find out, and when we come back after the half, we'll let you know exactly what they called. We're also going to have a special guest here at halftime, Corey Marshall. We'll get his thoughts of the first half. So we'll take a break. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hey, can I
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe driver, save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe driver, save 40%.
Safe driver, save 40%.
Safe driver, save 40%.
That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, that's totally him.
It's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
You are watching Chapel Hill Bulldog Basketball on the Bulldog Sports Network. We would like to thank our sponsors for this season: Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, Mike's Automotive, Big Tech's Home Investments, Karen Murphy with Century 21, Curtis Scudder with Allstate, PayForAll.com, the Chapel Hill Alumni Association, Brandy Messenbergs with the Property Shop Group, Chapel Hill Youth Football, the Spud Station, Wooden Bean, Pastor Minnie Muse and Ebenezer Church in Tyler, and Roy and Margie Williamson. Thank you for all your support this season. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882. If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Mike's Automotive. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been serving the Tyler area since 1991. Here at Mike's Automotive, you will experience the personal touch you deserve. Our service facility is state-of-the-art, and we strive to get you back on the road as soon as possible because we know your time is valuable. Our technicians are ASE certified, and we offer full service for most foreign and domestic vehicles. We want to earn your business with fast, honest service at a fair price. We are located at 10200 State Highway 31 East here in Tyler, Texas. Visit us today at www.mikesautomotivetyler.com or call us at 903-566-5666. We look forward to serving you.
Remembering Chapel Hill legend Coach Johnny Williams. Coach Williams represents the spirit and pride of Chapel Hill. His unwavering support for the Bulldogs on and off the field will always be remembered and cherished by generations of lives he touched. Coach Williams is a Bulldog for life.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. We have a special halftime guest. We have Corey Marshall here. He's running the camera for us today, but he's got some time here at halftime. We're going to get his thoughts of the first half. Corey, what'd you think?
First of all, don't critique my my camera, my filming. I haven't filmed in almost 20 years. Feels like it, but it's all right. It's all good. First half, it's it feels like a playoff game. The Bulldogs are playing aggressive. They're executing down the stretch, but this is one of those games where, kind of throw all of the X's and O's out, and you kind of just play. So, this is one of those games you kind of throw X's and O's out. These are familiar foes. They know each other. So, this is a game we kind of want to, like you've been saying before in the past, we get a good lead. We want to keep the lead. Kilgore is going to make a run, but we have to finish this. The third quarter is going to be very important. We dominate the third quarter, they'll fold.
What'd you think about the spark by Deuce McGregor in that second quarter?
Any spark can help. I don't think it was intentional. I really don't think it was intentional. So, I'm okay with that.
I'm just thinking when he came off the bench, Corey. When he came off the bench, it seemed like that's when the run happened.
Talking about that spark.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the.
He immediately created 2 to 3 turnovers.
Oh yeah.
Just within himself. You can't label on one player, but as soon as that happened, it's when we kind of went on that run.
Yeah, and I want to mention this too. We talk about a lot of times guys missing dunks. Watkins missed 2 dunks. I don't care about you missing dunks. That's I love the fact you're being aggressive. He's been flat, but I love the fact it looks bad, but at the end of the day, that's one of those. Hey, later on in the game, you want to get one of those, and you just hammer it down.
Yeah, it gets the crowd into it, man. It just gets everybody fired up.
You can take them out. I hope they have like a design alley or something like that they can put in where you kind of get the guys going. That'll just put the nail in the coffin. Also, once again, Jones is the difference maker. Last game he had 16 and 15. So I don't know how many rebounds he has this game, but last game he had 16 and 15. So
well, he's well on his way to a double-double, I believe.
Yeah, just keep working. He's going to get minutes.
Well, Corey, I'd like to thank you for being here today.
Oh, yeah.
You saved us. We were short a camera person. I'm glad you were off today. Joining me, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'd like to thank Corey for stepping in there and giving us his thoughts of the first half. I want to also go over the last play there right at the end of the half. We had a double technical foul there on Austin Watkins of Chapel Hill and Clarence Ingram of Kilgore. Kind of got into his face.
Yeah.
The refs didn't want to see any more of that and teed him up. We didn't really see it. It was kind of as they were exiting the court. So I went over and got clarification from the scores table, and that's what the call was.
Hey, I'll always say this, no matter where if it's a football stadium, if it's basketball court, when you have 2 locker rooms right next to each other, sometimes it just doesn't work out, especially 2 competitive teams like this.
Kilgore will start the second half with the ball going to our right here. (30-14) the score from the half. Long jumper there by Ingram.
A good rebound there.
Nice rebound by Watkins. Barry pushes the ball up. Floater in the lane. Soft touch for Barry is good. I love that floater.
Oh yeah, he can get into the lane, and that's
if you can hit that, it's just an extra weapon in your arsenal.
Yeah, and he's got a nice touch with it as well.
Jones was waiting for it too. If it didn't go in, he was there waiting. Kilgore being patient here on offense. Kilgore is still set, taking their time. Down 18. They'll see how long they'll be able to do that this half. Another double dribble by Ingram. Great defense by Chapel Hill. got to speak with Jared Jones' mom at half and just asking about the next level for him. And guys, if you're out there looking for a player, give Jared Jones a look.
Yeah, he's special. You know, he's in the position. Almost knocks down the three there.
As we speak, he takes a three-point attempt. He's got all the intangibles that you need to play at the next level, and he's a coach's player, one that you don't have to worry about. He does the right things at the right time. He's in the right position. Very coachable.
You know, it's one of those things where
nice move there by Jake Thompson of Kilgore with 2.
You know, a lot of the time.
And Watkins buries the 3 in the corner.
The rotation on that basketball was spinning. But Jared Jones, you know, he's one of those kids that in high school it's sometimes hard for the kids to understand angles, and he gets it. I mean, he gets everything. He gets angles. He knows the lanes that he needs to be in.
Yeah, he makes it easier for himself.
Absolutely.
Gets him in the right position. Because if you play the game smart, it makes it easier because you're not running all over the court. You take the right angle at something and get there and beat the other team there. Kilgore still taking their time. Trying to run a pick and roll. Chapel Hill's defense says, no, thank you. We're not going to let you do that.
Good defense there by Tyson Berry.
Huddleston gets the rebound. Picks it up. Probably should have traveled. Yeah, he should have picked it up and looked for it at a guard. Huddleston's a great player, but dribbling is just not his strong point. So you'd like to see him get it, you know, pivot, look for an open guy. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout taken here. That's timeout, full timeout for Kilgore. We'll take it with him. 5:09 left in third quarter. Chapel Hill leads 35-16. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
You are watching Chapel Hill Bulldog basketball on the Bulldog Sports Network. We would like to thank our sponsors for this season: Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, Mike's Automotive, Big Tex Home Investments, Karen Murphy with Century 21, Curtis Scudder with Allstate, PayForAll.com, the Chapel Hill Alumni Association, Brandy Messenbergs with the Property Shop Group, Chapel Hill Youth Football, the Spud Station, Wooden Bean, Pastor Minnie Muse and Ebenezer Church in Tyler, and Roy and Margie Williamson. Thank you for all your support this season.
Woody's Accessories and Off-Road. Bigger showroom, bigger inventory, bigger shop. Over 150 combined years of experience in total vehicle customization. Locally owned and operated at the corner of Loop 323 and Old Jacksonville. Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, where bigger is better.
Back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Kilgore takes possession here after their timeout. They were trying to settle down. They're down 19 to Chapel Hill currently here with possession. They're going to get a
call Tyson
Berry with the forearm, kind of giving him a forearm check there.
Sometimes you just got to let those go.
That's Berry's second. He's going to try to post Tyson up again here.
Trying to find that short corner right there. See if they can get that cut man under the baseline. Just hasn't really worked here today.
No,
a lot of movement.
Chapel Hill's defense has been really, really good today.
There's a lot of movement.
Nice hands by Huddleston. Jones taking it all the way in. Jared Jones for the 2. Jared Jones picks up his 8th point of the night. Chapel Hill leads by 21. Early third quarter.
Both of these teams don't have a lot of seniors. I know the Chapel Hill doesn't have many seniors. Jared Jones, a senior. Hunter, a senior.
No block out. Chapel standing around there. Hunter was able to grab it. Up to Watkins. Watkins.
They didn't call anything.
Nothing?
Oh, they were going to call a charge.
Wow. I don't know about that one, Logan.
That was late.
It was way late, and he went around the defender. I don't think he was squared up. I don't know. I didn't like that call. That's Watkins' second. Again, that technical foul at the end of the half gives him a personal foul, so it gives him 2. He's going to take him a breather. Coach Akimba Johnson's going to talk to him, settle him down. Bamford checks in.
Chapel Hill's, short up their bench. They've only
Nice three-pointer by Ingram.
They've only played 7 players here today.
Yeah, we've seen Bam and we've seen Deuce. That's the only 2 players off the bench we've seen today. Hunter lines up a three,
wide open.
buries it from the top of the key. Nice three by Hunter. He's got 9.
The dangerous thing about this Chapel Hills team is they have players all over the court that can shoot.
Yeah,
You
at
don't
all
wanna-
positions.
Yeah,
really.
you don't want to leave any of them open.
And the thing is, nice move there by Thompson for 2. Thing is, you don't know who it's going to be on a daily basis either. Anybody can get hot. Bam takes it in for 2. Bam's got 4 on the day. Chapel Hill leads by 21. They've doubled them up again. Kilgore lines up a 3. It's Hadaway, no good. He hustles, saves it. Bam's got it. Bam's taking it all the way to the basket. Over to the left hand by Bamford. Incredible move.
I don't even know if he had him to make that move, but he did.
It looked nice. Bam's having a great day. Kilgore.
That was really the first time they were able to get that short
nice
corner.
There. Bucket's good in the foul. That's going to be Hoybrook for 2.
That was the first time that they were able to get that short corner pass really completed. Huddleston was just caught up a little bit high.
Fouls charged to Bamford. That's his second. Watkins and McGregor checking back in. Going to get Barry and Huddleston a break. Three-point play is completed. Chapel Hill 44-24 lead. Looks like they called a timeout. Not sure. Coach Akimba Johnson looked confused, like he didn't call one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but.
And he's going to take a full one. We'll take it with him. Chapel Hill leads 44-24, 2:07 left in the third. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Looking for a full-service resource where you can find, sell, cut, bale, or haul hay near you? Then Hay for All is for you. Hay for All is a full-service listing resource connecting buyers and sellers to help customers access the type, quantity, and price of hay to suit their needs, and sellers to find buyers at an affordable price. Create an account before January 1st, 2021 and receive a free lifetime membership. We look forward to serving you and helping you find the hay you need. The Spud Station, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill basketball. We are a local Christian family-owned business food truck servicing the East Texas area. We offer loaded gourmet baked potatoes and desserts. Check out our Facebook page for a weekly schedule. Hope to see you soon. Meet us at the station.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel Hill leads 44-24, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third quarter. So far, it's been all Chapel Hill at this half. They've just continued that little run they had in the second quarter. Jones, nice move inside. Jared Jones takes it all the way in for 2.
Really patient with the ball.
And there's his 10 points. Well, he's on his way to another double-double performance.
Yeah, I'm sure he's already gotten 10 rebounds.
Yeah, at least. At least. Probably at the half he had 10 rebounds, to be honest. Kilgore continues to be patient, work it around the corner. Chapel Hill's defense today has just been suffocating. I think the ability for them to switch pretty much any position on the floor as far as on defense really helps them. A nice position by Bamford.
Oh, good play.
Tough shot. Tough shot there by Hoybrook.
That was a great play.
Yeah, it was a great individual effort there. Bam had great defense, just better offense. Watkins lines up another three with amazing spin. Logan, what kind of speed is that spin on his ball?
Yeah, I don't know what, sometimes that can hurt you. If it hits the back iron, that can hurt you, but.
Man, has he got some spin on that ball. Chapel Hill up 49-26. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Deuce with some solid defense. Oh, he forces a travel. Great defense there by Deuce. The travel by Ingram. 25 seconds left in the third quarter here. Chapel Hill bring the ball up the floor. Bam driving in. No good. I like the play. Just couldn't quite finish. It may have been fouled, but they didn't call it.
Don't call it there.
At this point in the game, with the score the way it is. Kilgore getting sloppy again on offense and throws it away.
Yeah, he was trying to dive down.
Chapel Hill's little trap created that. 5 seconds left. Watkins brings up the floor, makes a little move.
Just lost it.
Yep. Tough move by Watkins, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with the score. Chapel Hill 49, Kilgore 26. We'll be back for the fourth right here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hey, can I
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe driver save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe driver save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
That's Safe Drivers Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, that's totally him.
It's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
We're back for the Chapel Hill leads after 3, 49-26. It's like move by Deuce in the lane. Jared Jones for the rebound. Jared Jones gets his hand on it. I think they're going to get a foul on him.
Man, he almost had 3 rebounds on that one possession.
Great effort there by Jones.
I think they call a foul on him.
So Barry is back. Come back in for Bam. And that foul was on Jared Jones. That's his first foul, which is great sign. He didn't get in foul trouble. He's played good, smart game today.
Good extra pass there. Oh, he couldn't handle it.
3 attempt. Jones with another rebound. Barry up to Deuce. Gonna set up Barry for a drive. Oh, right between the legs, Corey. The one place Jones couldn't catch it.
Yeah, right in between his legs. It was just a little low.
Because it's tough to throw it at Jones and him not catch it. But that's probably the one spot it was tough to get it.
I was going to mention earlier, both of these teams are young. Kilgore only has 3 or 4 seniors on their roster.
They're very junior laden, looks like Kilgore is.
This should be a pretty good matchup in the next couple of years.
Nice hands by Barry.
Great hands.
Yeah, Chapel Hill has a good mixture, Logan. I think that'll really help them this season. They've got some good, talented youth, but they've got some senior leadership.
Yeah.
That should be beneficial as we go on through the season into the playoffs. Yep. Chapel Hill will take over. Kilgore throws the ball out of bounds. It'll be interesting to see how long Chapel Hill goes before they start getting some guys in off the bench, getting some guys some rest.
You know, and a lot of these times now it's just like work on your offense, work on some things that you need to work on.
Jones, nice move. Yep, they're going to get him for a little drug his foot maybe a little bit. Nice move though.
Good help defense there.
Yeah, nice trap. Poked away by
Great
Jones.
defensive possession there for Chapel Hill. Yeah, take that.
Hunter in the lane, no good. Hunter with the rebound, and it scores. Jarrell Hunter for 2. Stays with it. Chapel Hill up 51-26. Nice cut there by Kilgore. Jones picks it up. Over for 3. Watkins gets the board, and he takes it all himself. Passes over to Deuce. Nice pass to Deuce, and he scores another one and one. Another great finish by Deuce McGregor, and he'll go to the line of chance for a 3-point play.
He can jump, man. He can get up there.
And you can tell he's got that strength from off the football field, and he's able to take contact and still finish. It didn't really throw him off too much.
Well, we've seen how fast he is on the football field. I mean, the amount of times that he just burnt defenders deep, but translating over to the basketball court, and he's got ups here.
Yeah, that's great finish. He finishes the 3-point play this time. Chapel Hill up 54-26. I got to be honest with you, Logan. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect Chapel Hill to come to Kilgore today and just basically dominate this game.
Yeah, Kilgore's always been pretty tough to play, especially here.
Yeah, on the road. Anytime you can get one on the road and to do it like this. Especially when Kilgore went to Lindale Tuesday and only lost by 12. And Lindale is probably one of our toughest opponents in our district.
Yeah.
So that just shows how well Chapel Hill's playing today.
Yeah, it's been a complete effort, too. Defensively, they've played well. Been able to get points in transition.
I mean, I've seen a lot of games this year. That's going to be a travel there. Yep. Got Van Zant. I've seen a lot of games this year, and this is the best complete overall game.
Yeah.
And the Corey's behind me. The best complete overall game this season. Chapel Hill's best complete overall game this season today.
Yeah, they've looked really good today.
It's one of them. If it's not the best, it's one of the best.
You know, against Cumberland, Cumberland stayed in the game for a while.
Barry with the drive, scoops it up and under, almost finishes, but he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Nice move there by Barry. It'll be interesting to see kind of how the district shapes out. Right now, we're just, we're guessing. We don't know.
Yeah.
We're guessing who's going to be. I assume by looking at the records and stuff that Lindale's going to be tough, and who people have played. Kilgore should be one of the top ones. We don't. Henderson maybe a little down, but we'll see how it shakes out. Spring Hill, sometimes never know about Spring Hill.
Yeah, Spring Hill is up and down sometimes, but I think that all that Chapel Hill needs to do is play their game.
Yeah, I think if we play our game, we're going to be able to win every game, if not almost every game.
Yeah.
We should win every game if we come out and play the way we can.
Tyson trying to be quick on that one.
Yep.
Just couldn't get it.
It's a nice steal there by Ingram, and he goes in for the bucket. Pass up to Deuce. Throws it up to Watkins. No, he wanted the alley.
But he's going to try.
Oh. They're going to get Barry with the reach-in foul. Almost a steal by
Yeah, I think they're going to get a technical foul on coach for Kilgore.
Uh-oh, he's really frustrated.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying a lot of fire under his team at this point. I mean,
yeah, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, this is a tough situation because head coach Jeff Coleman and freshman coach coaching this team, and not saying that they can't do it or whatever, but it's a different dynamic when you get to that point.
first free throw attempt on the Tech by Hunter, no good. Yeah, it's tough when your head coach is out. Don't know the circumstances behind it again. But either way, when you're used to playing for one coach and then it changes, even though he's one that you see every day, it's just a different.
Yeah, it is a little different.
Trying to figure out. Should be Chapel Hill's ball here.
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
Oh, good defensive play there by Kilgore.
Nice steal by Easley. He goes in.
Oh, just lost it.
Lost the ball. Tyson Berry now has it. Gets it over to Jones. Jones drives in the lane and hits the floater going to the lane. Nice move by Berry and gets it over to Jones for two.
Yeah, I think that was a smart decision there. He had Austin Watkins in the corner, but, I think the smart thing to do was just to take it up yourself.
Especially when you're a player like Jones and have that ability to finish. And they're going to get Watkins for the foul. That's going to be his third. It's like the 16 foul. Kilgore going to line for two. It's going to be Davin Ryder. Looks like Coach Akimba Johnson's talking to his bench.
That's second unit.
It's that full five substitution here in just a few minutes. Was good. So again, we've doubled them up, 58-29, just under 3 minutes to go. Watkins drives in the lane, going up for the dunk, and he's fouled.
He's tried it multiple times.
He wants that dunk today. He wants it, and I love it.
Yeah,
when someone attacks the rim like that, you can't. If they miss it, don't miss it. You love it.
It's one of those things where if you're going to try it, you got to understand that if you don't make it, you can't be frustrated about it. If you're going to continue to try it, one of these times it's going to go down.
Yeah. And he really had that thing cocked back on that one, too.
It's different in a game situation than it is in warm-ups.
Yeah. You got those players in your way. Makes it a little tougher.
Obviously, myself at 5'7" never had that experience, but
yeah, I dunked in the warm up a couple times, but not in the game. It's just I was just happy to dunk in warm up, to be honest. Kilgore lines up at three. There's Jared Jones again with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Gets it over to Hunter. In the corner, Austin Watkins for three. Off the top of the backboard and the bar. Chapel Hill's going to make a full-line substitution right here, looks like. Great game today.
Watkins over there doing push-ups. Missed it.
Oh, he is. He is doing push-ups. I love it. So we've got Peterson, Ford, Chetland, Murphy, and Deuce. So Deuce is going to stay in. So Huddleston will stay out. 2 minutes left in the game.
And now we're going to switch to that 2-3 zone. Just make Kilgore kind of pass it around, trying to find a good shot. Really just wasting some time there.
Nice drive there.
Yeah, foul.
Foul is going to be on Murphy. That's his first. Kilgore's Van Zant going to go to the line, 4-2. So this is going to drop Kilgore to 0-2 in district play. Chapel Hill will improve to 2-0. Looks like Spring Hill is playing at Henderson today as well. I don't know what other game. There's probably one more today. Not sure of. Deuce for three, no good. We'll see if we can find a score, if we can, before we go off the air of the other game. Again, we're coming up with just over 1 minute left. Chapel Hill sitting back in the zone, just kind of letting Kilgore pass the ball around here. Kilgore lines up a three, no good. And that's going to be another foul on Murphy. That's 2 on Murphy. It's going to send Van Zant back to the line.
Yeah, this is a complete performance for Chapel Hill. They did it in all phases of the game, offensively and defensively. Really, the transition, I think, is where, you got the spark in the second quarter. Deuce McGregor came in, and you just got a lot of transition points. I think it caused like 5 turnovers in a row.
Yeah, it was a crazy sequence there. It was just hectic, and I kept waiting for Kilgore to call a timeout. They kind of waited longer than I'd expect for them to do so.
Good effort there.
Nice effort there by Devin Ryder for Kilgore. He's going to draw the foul on Bam Ford. That's Bam's third. 59 seconds left in the game. Free throw good. So 58-33. Chapel Hill trying to run some offense here, get these guys in some game minutes. Oh, Peterson turns it over. Kilgore
good defense there by Bam.
Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Bam. And I don't know that he touched him. I think Kilgore player just lost the ball, but
yeah,
they're going to call the foul anyway on Bam. That's his fourth. Got a score here for the Lady Bulldogs at home today. Beat Kilgore 58-44. So congrats to Coach TJ Riley and the Lady Bulldogs on the win today.
Yeah, they're looking good too.
Yep.
That ladies basketball team's looking good.
They're 4-0 in district play.
Coach Riley's got them going.
They've yet to play the two best teams in the district, which would be Bullard and Lindale. So we'll see what happens there. But so far off to a great start. Bam drives in. No good. Sitting back still in your 2-3 zone. Almost, it's hard. Looks like a nice move there by Van Zant. Did you see Deuce? It's hard for him to stay back. Did you notice he was still kind of creep up? It's like he wants to play defense so badly that it's just hard for him not to go out there and attack him. And that's going to be our final today. Chapel Hill wins this one. Goes to 2-0 in district play with a victory over Kilgore, 58-36. Logan, thoughts of today's game?
Hey, it was a great game. This team looks a lot different from the first time that I saw them, but they played a complete game here today. They looked good. Both on both sides of the court looked good. Like I said, transition was really their strong suit in this one.
Well, that puts them 2-0. Again, Lindale, Spring Hill still 1-0. We don't have their score yet for this week's game. They may be on a bye. I know Spring Hill plays Henderson. I don't see a game for Lindale. Trying to find some scores here, but I haven't been able to find them yet. But either way, Chapel Hill will be in first place in district play after this game. Hey, we got Jared. Jared, you mind joining us for an interview, Jared? We got Jared Jones here. Jared, it's a great game today, man.
Appreciate it.
What did you eat this morning? Because whatever you eat on a daily basis, keep doing it. I love your effort. I love your intensity and the way you play the game. Just give me your thoughts on today's performance overall.
Before we came out this afternoon, Coach told me that they need the OG moves back. I got to admit, I've kind of been slacking on my rebounding more than last year, and I have to pick it back up because that's what my team expects from me. So I have to play my part, and as you can see, when we all mesh together and play as a team, great things happen.
Yeah, it was a great team performance today. It really was. And I don't know about your slacking on rebounds because I've seen a lot of rebounding all year. But today you were getting them today. I agree. That's double-double today. Let's see. Let's look at your stats for I think you scored what? Let's see. You had 12 points.
Thank you.
So nice game. Okay, so next game, Lindale at home next week. Any thoughts on Lindale? Have y'all looked at any film on Lindale yet?
They're a great team. They're a solid team. Lindale's always had a solid team, solid defensive, solid offensive team. If we come out and play like we know how to do, it's going to be a great game.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to it. We'll have the call here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me.
All righty. That was Jared Jones. Great game by Jared today. Again, he had 12 points and no telling how many rebounds he had. I'm saying close to 20 if I was guessing. I don't know what you think, Logan. I think it was close to 20 rebounds.
He was all over the floor tonight, and he's been that way. Like I said, this is the first time I got to see him in person, and he is every bit as good as advertised. He's just a hustle player.
Well, I'd like to thank all our sponsors today. Again, we couldn't do it without you. Logan, anything else? Anything closing?
Hey, no, that Lindale game is going to be a good one.
Yeah, we'll have the call. Corey Marshall will be joining me in that one on Tuesday night at home. So for Brett Swinney, Logan Ward, Corey Marshall on the camera, we'll let you go and enjoy everyone's New Year's. Hope everyone had a happy New Year's. You've been watching the Bulldog Sports Network. We'll catch you next time. Chapel Hill takes this one 58-36 over Kilgore. Thanks for watching.
Told them to pass the rock. I pass the ball, I don't shoot. But whenever I shoot in that hoop, whenever I shoot it go cool. Chapel Hill and we passing that rock. Playing D and we got it on lock. Playing hard till our name is on top. Chip on our shoulder, the grind don't stop.
Moved by Jones on the baseline. Nice.
And so that's what I was talking about earlier. They know they can't defend. Good steal by Barry. We have the ball back. They can't defend.
Watkins for three. Good. Austin Watkins buries a three. You get yourself in real trouble.
It's a very good pass.
And that's a three by Jarrell Hunter. Penetration kick out. Bulldog.
Defensive shifted. It's not a bad look.
Three for Bamford is good. Tyson Berry dribbles the ball off the floor for the Bulldogs. Lines up a three. And good. Tyson Berry buries a three.
He needed that three.
Over to Jones. Jones will take the jumper. No good. Watkins with a rebound, and it's good. And the foul. Very effective. Berry pulls up the three again, and good. Tyson on the drive. He's on the move. He kicks out. It's Bamford in the corner for three. Good. Bamford buries the three.
I saw it develop.
Hunter with the drive. Kick over to Berry. Head fake. Kicks back to the baseline. Bamford with a jumper. Good. Bamford with a short jumper for two. Hunter in the corner for three. Good. Jarrell Hunter buries the three.
Good possession. Good no call by the official.
And that's Jarrell Hunter up to Watkins for the jam. Austin Watkins throws it home with the left hand.
I like his defense when he comes into the game. He's good energy. Good move.
Berry inside to Huddleston for two. Nice move by Berry and dumps it off to Huddleston.
I've always said he can get in the lane anytime he wants to.
Merry Christmas, Huddleston, from Tyson Berry.
Exactly.
Jones pulls down the rebound. Watkins. Oh, nice look to Huddleston. Watkins acting like Steve Nash on that one. Berry pulls up for three. No good air ball. Jones collects the rebound and flips it up over his head underneath for two. Jones going to go take his move. Nice move by Jones, and the bucket's good. He'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Well, just not as big as Huddleston. Watkins lines up another three and buries it. Austin Watkins is in fuego. Berry in the paint, and it's good. Tyson Berry at the horn.
You are watching Chapel Hill Bulldog Basketball on the Bulldog Sports Network. We would like to thank our sponsors for this season: Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, Mike's Automotive, Big Tex Home Investments, Karen Murphy with Century 21, Curtis Scudder with Allstate, PayForAll.com, the Chapel Hill Alumni Association, Brandy Messenbergs with the Property Shop Group, Chapel Hill Youth Football, the Spud Station, Wooden Bean, Pastor Minnie Muse and Ebenezer Church in Tyler, and Roy and Margie Williamson.